Alrighty, good morning ladies and gentlemen, this is Harry Muppet. Welcome back to another Starcraft 2 Daily Masters. Beautiful drink. So let's start getting into it. We got a ZvZ today. It's going to be awesome. Up the top right side of the map, it is Mr. Starbuck, 17 years of age, from Slovenia, and plays for Team Mouse Sports. Very, very awesome stuff. And apparently he's been in teams since 2012, so he's been playing professionally since he's 15 years of age, apparently, which is quite impressive. And look at these overlords all over the place, man, that's crazy. So down the top left side of the map is going to be Mr. Stephano. He is, on my other page, 21 years of age, from France, currently part of the Meltdown esports team, which is pretty awesome as well. I thought somebody was getting link speed. Was Stephano getting link speed? Stephano couldn't have been getting link speed because he hasn't got gas income yet. I don't know why I thought he was getting link speed. I'm so confused. Anyway, Starbuck is getting link speed and he's almost there. And he's, yeah, it's going to be quite awesome at any second. He has delayed his hatchery a little bit to get that fast link speed, but he does have a fair amount of links there, 10 at the moment. Not really building that many more though, so he's not going to be a huge threat. However, the link speed is coming up. They're going to try and move in. Oh, beautiful block there by Mr. Stephano. He's definitely got the link numbers now. Does nowhere near getting link speed, but he should be able to keep these guys running around, and the queens will be able to do their damage for so long to keep these guys away. But the question is, what's going to happen when Starbuck starts building more links than the 10 he's got right now? Oh, the links have run off and these guys coming on back. What are they going to be able to do? Not a lot. They're continuing to go down, not really doing that much damage. These links moving in, they do not have speed, and there will be a spine crawler waiting for them once they get back home. So once they get over here, but there is quite a lot of links here actually. Stephano has quite a lot. Forces the cancel there, but now he's got to face off against Starbuck's lings. I'm not sure how well they're going to do. He did have some more coming across, but without link speed, they were going to be way too slow to get over there. And Starbuck, excuse me, feeling a little bit confident there, going for a whole bunch of workers. And it looks like Stephano pushing his worker numbers up as well. So Starbuck with a nice lead there. And it looks like he's going to try and keep that worker lead, but we do have a baling nest coming out for Stephano, so it looks like he's jumping up the next level. And Starbuck is going for a third base, so he's feeling confident at the moment. He just went for a bunch of workers, now he's going for a third base. This may be a mistake depending on what Stephano manages to do here, but right now Stephano is not in a good position. The queen is going to get owned here. Hopefully that's all that these links managed to do. Link speed is now out for Stephano, and he is sure to have the numbers to take care of these guys. So what is going to happen? Who knows? But it looks like, yeah, we're going to try and kill a couple more workers before they get sent down. Trying to stay alive as long as possible. But there it is. So great job there by Starbuck getting in there doing some stuff, but now he's got to be a little bit worried. And with this third base out there, this is almost certain to get cancelled right here. I don't think this is going to last very long at all. We've actually got level 1 ranged weapons, so it looks like he's going for a baling nest, but the eventual goal is going to be roaches. So we'll see how that works out for him. There we go. There's the roach one coming down, forcing the cancel, and that is cancelled. Meanwhile, a bunch of links coming in there. They might be able to pick off this baling, which would be a very, very nice play. Great job there. More links coming in, but Stephano has more than enough to deal with these. He's getting his own roach warren as well. Roach is starting to move out for both players. Starbuck not morphing in any banelings, but we can expect no, there we go, there's a couple of banelings, and we can expect a ton of roaches to come out. But he's pretty well defended up here. 3 spine crawlers. Unless Stephano really sends a ton of lings in there, he's not going to be able to do too much. And this ramp fully closed off there. Pretty well full closed off anyway. And that should be pretty good. But Stephano does have a ton of lings. He's got a couple of he's got a ton of banelings as well. He might just be able to roll the banelings in, take out all of the spine crawlers, and then just have his way with the rest of Starbuck's base. And that may indeed be his plan, but the question is, what are the roaches going to do when they start coming out? And it looks like a ton of roaches are going to come out. Stephano has 11, Starbuck has 7 with 4 more on the way, so they're about even. And he's going to have to deal with these lings though. Well, there's only one ling, but he still has to deal with it. Where's the queen up here? It's over there. He needs to get that queen back down. Kill that guy. We've got a major engagement coming in here. The Bailey's coming in. The roaches going in, trying to do as much as they can. Stephano, of course, has way more lings than Starbuck does. But Starbuck probably has the roach numbers, and the queens are going to be doing quite a bit as well. Spinecrawler's going down, but I think Starbuck maybe has the numbers here. I don't know. It's going to be very, very close. The roach numbers sort of holding off, and a ton of damage being done. The gate at the front, the barrier was sort of broken down, but I don't know how much real damage Stephano actually did there. I'm not really sure. Worker numbers going down, not all that much. So yeah, Stephano, in fact, has lost quite a bit more than Starbuck so far in this game. There's 600 more resources. It is not a major amount, but it is still at the 10-minute mark, so it can sort of, you know, it can have an impact at this point of the game. However, I think Stephano is fine. He's got 17 roaches over 14. His income is pretty much the same, so there's no advantage for either player. And both players have a third base coming down as well. Looks like Stephano has got this nice, safer one. Unfortunately, because of his positioning, Starbuck doesn't really have an option to have a nice, safer one. The best he can do is this one. His opposite number to what Stephano is getting is this one, but that is, of course, closer to Stephano's base because of the way this is a triangle sort of deal. So, yeah, pretty unfortunate, but Starbuck may still come back out on this. He's got a ton of roaches coming out here. 20 versus 20, but we got to remember he started level 1 ranged upgrades for his roaches ages ago. He was thinking ahead in a very, very big way, and now he's got level 1 weapons with level 2 on the way, and Stephano only with level 1 on the way. So this is going to make a very, very big deal against Stephano. We'll see if he can get enough roach numbers to actually counter this. I'm not sure how it's going to work, but Starbuck thinking about doing this. However, with the Spinecrawler and with the roach reinforcement advantage, I don't know whether Starbuck is going to go in here. Even with his upgrade advantage, I don't know if it's going to happen. He's trying to move in here. He's trying to push through. He's not doing a bad job, but oh man, that concave just completely overwhelming him. He's going to back off there, losing a ton of roaches in that engagement, and that's just not good. He's got to have to fall back, and he may not get another chance like that. I mean, well, that wasn't even a chance, really. That was just a sort of desperation move to try and get something happening, maybe counting on his level 1 weapons a little bit too much, and the positioning just was badly, badly against him. And so he just got screwed over there. He's going to have to think of something else. He's going to have to push up his roach numbers, I think. Just get an incredibly large amount of roach numbers. Meanwhile, Stephano is feeling in a very, very good position, and he's going to be going for Hydra. So it's going to cut down his roach production for a bit, and we'll see if the Hydras are going to come out in time. If Starbuck moves in and starts owning stuff at the moment, which is what it looks like he's going to do, then Stephano may be in trouble. But you got to remember, Stephano does have the numbers. 38 over 30. He's looking good at the moment. He's got 1 weapons versus 2 weapons. Pretty much the same deal as before. We do have 1 armor coming out for Mr. Starbuck. You can see that it's going backwards, that Stephano may indeed have enough to push him back. So he's getting a ton of roaches, and there we go, going to be moving in, and now it is Mr. Starbuck which has the better position. He's got a flank on the top side, which is great. Stephano pushing in, and Stephano does have the numbers, but it's a lot more of an even battle here, and when it's an even battle, the person with the upgrades is going to win, and that is, of course, Mr. Starbuck. So he's going to push ahead nice and hard, and Stephano just going to have to run the hell out of there. So we've got some great engagements. A couple of roaches coming in here, actually. Doing a pretty good job. And he's seen the Hydras coming on out. Suddenly we've got Bailing Speed coming out. Is Starbuck thinking about rolling Bailings into the Hydra numbers? That would be a very, very classy play. I don't know whether he's going to be able to pull it off, though. But who knows? I can't think of any other reason why he would be getting Bailing Speed at this point. So, yeah. He's going to have a ton of roaches, though. He's 41. Over 23, but 11 Hydras on the other side, and Stephano will have level 2 weapons very soon. Starbuck will have level 1 armor even sooner. If he could get in before level 2 weapons finishes for Stephano, I think it would be a very, very good deal. But I don't think it's going to happen. I think that Stephano should be able to survive until this level 2 weapons is done, hopefully. And yeah, should be able to do a great deal of damage once he has level 2 weapons and Hydralisk. So moving on, income-wise, Stephano a little bit in the lead now, has pushed out a little bit further despite Starbuck getting in here and destroying a couple of workers. That's not going to happen anymore if this spine crawler's there, so great job there. And here he goes, moving in. He's got level 1 armor, he's moving in, but level 2 weapons on the very, very verge of finishing. And Stephano just absolutely going nuts on Starbuck, just pushing forward nice and hard and just says, you know what, dude, you got no chance, get the hell out of there, it's not going to happen. Starbuck moving around. We do have the Banelings, a ton of Banelings rolling back in, trying to get to the Hydras. Is a great play, and it sort of worked out here. They managed to find all the Hydras eventually, and it took a little while, but Starbuck, it looked like he was doing a dodgy play there, but in the end he turned it around and managed to roll the Banelings in the backside. Absolutely beautiful play from Mr. Starbuck. Now he's going to move in. He should be able to finish everything off here. I think he's got the numbers. Stephano building roaches like there's no tomorrow, but I don't think he's going to be able to overcome this. Maybe no. I'm not sure. I would not be surprised if Stephano managed to pull something out of his ass and actually did something here, but I honestly don't think it's going to happen. There we go. Stephano given the GG. Starbuck has taken this game out. A beautiful, beautiful play, and the play with the Banelings, we're going to go back and watch that again from the Banelings point of view, because that was absolutely brilliant play. I thought that the Banelings were going to try and hit the Hydras, and that's exactly what happens. The roaches coming around. You can see the roaches came down. Actually, you know what? We're going to go back and we're going to watch it even further. I want to go through the entire play here. I want to see the entire thing come out, because the way that Starbuck fed Stephano into that play was very, very cool. So let's go slow motion. All right, we're now on normal speed. So Starbuck moving out here. You can see this is absolutely beautiful right here. So we got the Lings. They're going to be morphing into Banelings any second. Speed it up a little bit just so we can actually get some stuff going. He's waiting. I thought he was waiting for the upgrades. No, he's waiting for the Banelings. He's going to be moving on in. So Stephano thinks, oh, he's actually going to have a crack. Starbuck moves in, sees the army, runs the hell out of there. He's like, oh shit, this is not good, this is not good. And Stephano is going to chase him to try and kill as much as he can. So Stephano right now is falling for the trap in a very big way. The roaches are pushing out the Hydras. Don't quite have Hydra speed, they're falling behind. The trap has been sprung. A couple of Lings coming out the front. Bailey's going for it. You see Stephano trying to save himself. The Hydra's moving down, moving some roaches back as well to try and block the Banelings, but it did not work that well. All of the Hydras still went down except for a couple of them. And meanwhile, the roaches at the front, because half of them were moving back to try and block the Banelings, the other half just crumpled under Starbuck's roach force. And that was it. That's all there is to it, man. Stephano just did not have enough. 6 and 4 versus 34. He's got no chance anymore. And that is it. A GG for Mr. Starbuck. Very, very novel play. We've not really seen Banelings used against Hydras all that much, but they really did a fantastic job in this game. And that is it. Thank you very much for watching this game. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys tomorrow with another one. Stay tuned.